U.S. President Donald Trump on Thursday criticized Bitcoin, Facebook's proposed Libra digital coin, and other cryptocurrencies and demanded that companies seek a banking charter and make themselves subject to U.S. and global regulations if they wanted to become a bank. Here's what he said. If Facebook and other companies want to become a bank, they must seek a new banking charter and become subject to all banking regulations, just like other banks, both national and international, Trump wrote on Twitter. Here's why Trump made this statement. Cryptocurrencies, not considered legal tender. Cryptocurrency exchanges, legal regulation varies by state. It's hard to find a consistent legal approach to cryptocurrencies in the United States. Laws governing exchanges vary by state, and federal authorities actually differ in their definition of the term cryptocurrency. The Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, doesn't consider cryptocurrencies to be legal tender but since 2013 has considered exchanges as money transmitters, SUBJ. ECT to the jurisdiction on the basis that tokens are other value that substitutes for currency. The IRS, by contrast, regards cryptocurrencies as property, and has issued tax guidance accordingly. Cryptocurrency exchange regulations in the United States are also in an uncertain legal territory, and several of the federal regulators claim jurisdiction. Of the major U.S. regulatory bodies, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has indicated that it considers cryptocurrencies to be securities. In March 2018 it stated that it was looking to apply securities laws comprehensively for digital wallets and exchanges. By contrast, the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, has adopted a friendlier, do no harm approach, describing Bitcoin as a commodity and allowing cryptocurrency derivatives to trade publicly. Bitcoin claims that it is the first decentralized peer-to-peer payment network that is powered by its users with no central authority or middlemen. That lack of central authority is the primary reason governments are afraid of the cryptocurrency. To understand this fear, it is important to know a little bit about governments and conventional currencies. Crypto users don't need the existing banking system. The currency is created in cyberspace when so-called miners use the power of the computers to solve complex algorithms that serve as verification for Bitcoin transactions. Their reward is payment with cyber currency, which is stored digitally and passed between buyers and sellers without the need for an intermediary. On a smaller scale, airlines reward miles function in a similar way, enabling travelers to purchase plane tickets, hotel rooms, and other items using airline miles as virtual currency. Fiat is a term used to describe the conventional currencies that are issued by governments. Fiat currencies have value because governments say that they do. To an increasing number of people, that promise means nothing. After all, fiat currencies are not backed by any tangible assets. You can't return the currency to the government in exchange for a bar of gold or silver, a can of beans, a pack of cigarettes, or any other items that might have value to you. Fiat currencies are backed by the full faith and credit of the government that issued them and nothing more. If you want gold, silver, beans, or smokes, you need to exchange your fiat currency with a person or entity that possesses the item that you want. What matters? Governments control fiat currencies. They use central banks to issue or destroy money out of thin air, using what is known as monetary policy to exert economic influence. They also dictate how fiat currencies can be transferred, enabling them to track currency movement, dictate UPR. Profits from that movement, collect taxes on it, and trace criminal activity. All of this control is lost when non-government bodies create their own currencies. While the potential for crime captures the public's attention, the role currency plays in a nation's monetary policy has the potential to have a far greater impact. Since governments intentionally increase or restrict the amount of money circulating in an economy in an effort to stimulate investment and spending, generate jobs, or avoid out of control inflation and recession, control over currency is an enormous concern. It's also an extraordinarily complex topic. At JP Morgan and Facebook's Libra coin the bad guys. If somebody would feel the urge to spot a bad guy in this story, probably JP Morgan Chase and Facebook Libra coin would be the best candidate. Bankers have been the epitome of what the first members of the crypto community loathed more than anything else. This should be not a surprise. Since the 2008 financial crisis, crypto has been the alternative tool proposed to transfer value outside the frame created by governments and banks. With privacy fears and centralized control issues from Facebook, power of information be at least somewhat addressed, there's always the issue of security. Facebook naturally has a huge target on its back for hackers. Not just because Libra could hold so much value to steal, but because plenty of trolls would get off on screwing up Facebook's currency. That's why Facebook open sourced the Libra blockchain and is offering a prototype in a pre-launch testnet. This developer beta plus a bug bounty program run in partnership with HackerOwn is meant to surface all the flaws and vulnerabilities before Libra goes live with real money connected. What do you think in the comments?